Popular culture has long been fascinated with the ability to make people and objects invisible, from cloaking devices to disguise spaceships to Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. And it seems that a general in the United States Air Force is taking steps to ensure they become a reality. He believes the devices could protect the fleet of tanker and cargo planes he commands from any advanced fighter aircraft they may be unfortunate enough to encounter. General Carlton Everhart, head of Air Mobility Command, is taking his inspiration from Star Trek. His team is responsible for moving people and equipment around the globe for all of the United States Armed Forces, as well as aerial refueling. The fleet is comprised of slow-moving aircraft dating from the 1950s to the present day, yet they are at the mercy of fast-paced fighters on the very forefront of technical advances. Technology which could alter the plane's radar image so it appears to be in a different location or is hidden altogether, would offer a massive defensive capability to the U.S. Air Force. General Everhart envisages his aircraft being retrofitted with the devices, according to reports in Bloomberg, and the Virginia Tech graduate has spoken with technology companies, defense contractors and military laboratories about his idea. Speaking to Bloomberg Politics, he said, "I've got airplanes with big fat bodies and long wings. I've got first-generation tankers refueling fifth-gen fighters. The enemy doesn't have to look for the fighter, he just has to look for me." I asked industry for a cloaking device and they all laughed. They said, "You've been watching too much science fiction." I said, "Listen to me, this is what I want, something that would be able to change the waveform. I'm piggybacking off industry. If I put it in the military acquisition system, it would be 50 years before I get it out because of the regulations that we have." Scientists have been attempting to create cloaking devices for many years now, but because of the way they bend light, current designs have always tended to draw more attention to the object than they deflect. In 2015, a U.S. researcher claimed to have overcome this problem by integrating battery-powered devices into his design. He also claims a cloaking device will be created in his lifetime. How then? A professor of electrical and computer engineering at the University of Arizona, the technology could soon be used to conceal military planes and even people. His U.S. Air Force-funded research is based on the use of porous plastic bowling balls and tiny copper wire circuit boards. These objects are put together in precise geometrical patterns to bend waves of energy in unnatural ways. In particular, they reveal a property called negative refraction, meaning they can bend away backwards. Through a prism with negative refraction, a straw leaning in a glass of water would appear inverted. The piece above the water surface would appear below the water and leaning in the opposite direction. In a more futuristic scenario, a person looking at a person wearing a cloak with artificially designed refraction properties would see part or none of the person.